Hey y'all, it's early morning here in Mississippi. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun is not even completely up yet, thank goodness, because the heat here has been brutal. It has kept me inside. All I've been able to do is just water things late in the evening when I get home from work. There's been no gardening going on at my house. Look, see, there's the sun. There's the sun right there. It's coming up. I'm rarely out here this early. And I said, well, I'm going to get out this morning while the temperatures are cooler. It's like 71 degrees right now. And it's supposed to get up to 98 before 3 o'clock. So I'm going to get out here while it's cooler and snip some things back that are looking ugly and not so great. Maybe cut some zinnias for a bouquet. I have a few bags of mulch that I've been intending to spread that I just have not done yet. The bags are just laying out there in the driveway. I'm gonna get those bags of mulch spread and we'll just see what else I get done before the heat encroaches upon me. If y'all don't know me, my name is Patty and I live and garden in Zone 8A, Mississippi. I'm just a backyard gardener. There's nothing special about me or about my property. I'm sure if you like to garden, your properties are probably similar. I just get out here and piddle around in my yard and I try to plant things that'll make my yard more attractive and prettier. And plus, it's just what I like to do. I like to be outside, enjoying the fresh air and the sunshine, if it's not too hot. These days of August, it's brutal in Mississippi. That's why things are looking less than desirable. Oh my gosh, it's bad. Some spots are really bad, but I've just been rolling with it because, you know, after you work all day long, you don't want to come home and toil in the 100-degree heat just to get your flower beds to looking nice. Come on, let's be realistic. I mean, for real. Things are dying on me left and right. Things are looking leggy. And y'all might be experiencing the same thing. We're all in it together. I'll show you my ugly stuff. Like, for instance, we didn't have to go far. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to try to clean this up today. I don't know, but for some reason, that's lamb's ear. And it dies like this every year. It looks terrible. It looks terrible by this time of the year. And look, my poor elephant ears. Some of them have died back there, but I can see they're unfurling some new leaves. It's just been so dry, and I do not have anything on like an automatic irrigation. I'm the automatic irrigation. I walk around with a water hose and water things if God doesn't give us the rain. So we've been lacking rain. It's been terribly hot. So that's just a recipe for the flower beds to look unsightly. And that's okay. You know, everything has a season, and this ain't the season for a doggone pretty yard. Not here with me. I showed y'all this flower bed that I'm about to work in the other day, and it's the biggest flower bed that I have. And it is, it's full. It's full, and I should probably edit it and, you know, dig some things up, move some things. And I might do that eventually, but I think I'm just going to cut some things back that are not looking so good and maybe pull some grasses out of this flower bed. You know, gardening is tough. It's a hard job. And a lot of people don't like to do it, which, you know, I can't really understand. But like, for instance, my sisters, they don't love to garden. My mama doesn't love to garden. And when I say garden, what I really mean is work in the yard. Like, before I started watching YouTube channels, when I was outside piddling around in my yard, I called it yard work. It wasn't gardening. And it really is still kind of yard work. But to me, it's fun. So if it's fun, I'm going to call it gardening. If it's not fun, I'm going to call it yard work. But I love seeing the things that are pretty. Sometimes, you know, got to look extra close and long and hard to find the pretty. But, like, look. It doesn't get much prettier than that with the early morning sun on this bloom. I'm just really kind of excited because it's so cool out here this morning. To me, it's a little bit humid, a little bit muggy, but I mean, the temperature is wonderful, wonderful. Okay, the first thing that I think I'm gonna do is trim back these echinacea seed heads. They don't look the best. I know that the birds, you know, like to eat them, pick the seeds out of them. I mean, but I think the birds have plenty to eat right now. And maybe if I cut these back, maybe they'll push some new growth, some new blooms. And I thought that I would just get like a brown bag and try to collect these seeds. But y'all, I am so bad. It's like I'm a hoarder. I'm so bad about, you know, getting a little baggie and putting seeds in it and holding it and storing it and tucking it away and then forgetting about it. And then I'm like, what did I do with those seeds? Where are those seeds? And then I'll find them at the wrong time of year when I can't plant them, can't start them. So what I think I'm going to do is just snip these heads off and just drop them in place right there. The seeds will fall into the ground and they'll probably create a new plant. I have found that Mother Nature is way better at starting the seeds herself than I am. If I try to start seeds in the house, more than likely it's going to be a flop because I'm going to forget to water them, or I'm going to water them too much, or they don't get enough sunlight, or when I put them outside, I forget about them and they burn up. I have found that Mother Nature knows what she's doing better than I do, and she can take care of the echinacea. For instance, all these echinacea plants in here, I don't think I planted them. I might have planted a couple of them, but these are just from seeds that have dropped. Look, see, there's a new bloom coming on. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm just fixing to cut these seed heads back and just drop them right here in this flower bed, and it'll probably make some more echinacea plants for me. And then I don't have to worry about trying to store the seeds and remember where I hid them from myself. Yeah, just let Mother Nature do her thing. Isn't that a pretty shot? I'm just gonna follow these stems all the way down to I'm just cutting them all the way back to like a couple of green leaves. Maybe it'll put on some new growth. See? And then I'm just gonna drop those seed heads right here in this flower bed. Listen to those birds. They're telling a story this morning. These were pretty when they were blooming, but you know, everything has its time in the sun, and these blooms are just past. But maybe the plants will. Look at how big that one is. I'm telling you, this year I grew some big, well, not necessarily me, but in my flower beds, Mother Nature grew some big echinacea. They were beautiful. I wonder how many seeds there are in here. Way too many to count. I'm just gonna go around and drop the seed heads around in this bed. As you can see, there's lots of grass and weeds in this flower bed, especially along the front border of it. So I'm gonna try to get in here and pull some of this grass. But you know, I kind of think, well, I mean, I'm putting plants here for a specific reason, but because I want it to be pretty. And the grass and the weeds, you know, they're not really all that attractive. But they're not so bad either. They're just not things that you want to cultivate in your flower bed. But I also kind of think, well, you know, Patty, those weeds and grasses, they have roots that I'm sure are improving the soil health. So I don't feel too bad about having weeds and grass in my flower beds. But while I'm out here, I am going to pull what I see. And if I don't see it, that's okay too. So let's get busy with this. Big old clump of grass. I have a couple of bubblegum petunias, super petunias in this flower bed. And they look pretty good, you know, around June time. But when the heat got on up, you know, in July, and especially now in August, they don't look so great. Like I just cut all of this off. And when they start looking spindly like that, they really kind of need to be cut back. I've already, they don't smell so great either. I've already cut these back one time, but they could use it again. And well, really just everything could use a haircut, a freshen up. Petunias are hard here in Mississippi because of our humidity, heat and humidity. I think maybe they do a whole lot better in places where it's not so humid. But here, yeah, they look leggy and spindly, which is not the best. But for those of y'all who can grow them, that's awesome, because I think they're beautiful. And, you know, I've seen places where people can grow them really, really pretty, and they are beautiful, but not so much here. But we'll see. We'll see if they flush back with any kind of blooms. Baptisia seeds. Full of them. This is some kind of an aster. It's probably native, wild. I think I'll leave it. I really don't want to look too close at these weeds. Heck. Why does this lamb's ear do this? Anyone, is it still alive? Will it come back next year? I don't know. It's unsightly though. Elephant ear. Hey, Rebel. Don't look a whole lot better, but maybe a smidge. It's getting hot. I mean, what the heck? I've been out here for an hour and a half and cleaned up that lamb's ear. I don't even know if that's still alive or not. Cleaned that up, cut the echinacea back, cut the burned up elephant ears back, cleaned up that lamb's ear. Lamb's ear and elephant ears. Here's a big pile of lamb's ear debris. This is this garden bed doesn't look a whole lot different except, you know, the echinacea that I did cut back. This is everything that I weeded and cut back. I'll come back and pick that up. It looks better. These vinca are going to seed, and I'm just going to let them. I'm going to leave them there and let the seeds drop, so they'll reseed for next year. Oh, I see some more grasses in there that I missed. It'll keep. Some more things I pulled up. Anyway, gardening is hard work. It's not for the weak. And believe you me, no, this is not AI. AI is taking over so many things this day and time, but not my gardening. And you can tell it's for real. It's all for real, and I enjoy it. Okay, before it gets any hotter, I'm gonna sign off. Maybe things will push some new growth. I did not get that mulch spread. I'll have to do that another day or at another time with some help. I'll make Danny help me. He can drag those bags around for me. All right, I appreciate y'all watching. If you would, subscribe. It'll help my channel a lot. Share my videos around. Tell your mama and everybody about them. Maybe they'll want to watch. My yard is not a show place, but it is fun, and if I can encourage you to get out in your yard and have a little fun, that's my point. That's my purpose.